Alright, for excellence, we are going to do corrections for question number 4 on page 4 of your heuristics worksheets. So please get them ready and turn to page 4 now. Okay, now so let's read the question. Mrs. Low had the same number of red apples and green apples at her fruit stall at the beginning of the day. Okay, after selling 235 red apples and 85 green apples, she had 4 times as many green apples as red apples left. How many red apples did she have at her stall at the beginning of the day? Okay, now if you read the first sentence, it says Mrs. Low had the same number of red apples and green apples at her stall at the beginning of the day, right? So beginning here actually tells you that this is the before, okay? And then after, now this word here, okay, tells you that this is the after. Okay, so this sentence is telling you what went on before, and this sentence is after. Alright, how many red apples? So we're finding the number of red apples that she had at her store at the beginning of the day. Okay, now so I did mention to you that when we draw the model, we can combine the before and after model together. Okay, now so let's draw the first part of the model. It's very important that we draw the before model first. Okay, so they had the same number of red and green apples, right? So we're going to draw 2 bars that are of the same length, okay? Okay, alright, so this would be for green apples and this would be for red apples. Okay, and it says that after selling 235 red apples and 85 green apples, she had 4 times as many green apples as red apples left. So what does that mean? Okay, so she had 4 times, so this would be 1 time and this would be 4 times. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so this part over here, the 4 units, is representing the number of green apples left, and this part over here is representing the number of red apples left. So if this is left, then this part over here will be the number of apples sold. So the green apples sold is 85 and the red apples sold is 235. Okay, now so then we will ask ourselves, what is the question? How many red apples did she have at her store at the beginning of the day? Alright, so beginning actually means the whole bar. Okay, here what she sold and what she had left. Alright, now if you look at the model, okay, we will see that this part over here, okay, if you take 235 minus 85, we get 3u. Alright, so 3u is 235 minus 85, which would give us 150. Now from here, alright, from this step we are able to find 1u, which is 150 divided by 3, giving us 50. So now we know that 1u is 50. So 1u over here is 50. So how do we find the whole bar? It's just 50 plus 235, which would give us 285. Okay. Alright, so the final answer is 285. Now, if your model is not complete, maybe you can use a pencil to just write down whatever you have left out, like maybe 85 or 235. Okay, and if your whole model is not correct, then of course you draw it out again at the side here using a pencil. Okay, and if your equations are wrong, then use a green pen and write them out at the side over here and bracket them. Alright.